Yo, please don't mind my hair. You know what I'm saying? The lot journey is in session. Okay. Welcome, Aries. Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. My name is the Trap Therapist. This is going to be your mid October. Look at this. Look at us doing different shit. Let's do a new shit, okay? When have I ever done a mid October? When have I ever did a mid monthly? I'm proud of myself. So y'all message was right before I started was somebody fucking with the enemy. That's what I got. It's funny. I notice people. I don't know. I heard congratulations, you played yourself. So someone either thought they was fucking with the enemy or someone thought they was and then they played themselves. Damn, my arm is itching like a motherfucker. This is gonna be for Aries Sun Moon Rising North Node. Okay, let's see what's going on in your spirit. This is gonna be for the Aries, alright? Can we get the energies for the Aries in here, please? I heard baptismal candidate. Okay. So maybe this is being renewed for you. It's 101 on the clock for you. So maybe you might have gotten baptized as a child. You could be getting I heard, okay, some of y'all could be getting y'all vows renewed. Some of y'all could be baptized again, like born again Christians, or y'all are renewing something. If it's not an actual physical, it's a more of a spiritual renewal. You could be having like a spiritual awakening, or I don't know, getting back to the basics with something. So we're gonna see what's going on with you, Aries. My arm? What is on my arm? Like, my arm hadn't been itching all day. That's weird. Alright. Alright, Spirit, what's the current energy right now? What will be the current energy for mid-October? So you got the swords and the tower card. I'm gonna just take them because they fell the fuck out. My shit's gonna fall off the damn table. So we have the tower and the 10 of swords. So there's going to be a form of communication that's going to break down. That could be your phone. That could be an electronic, a computer. That could also be a vehicle. I feel like you're honestly, this is literally how it looks. You're looking back at this tower. You're seeing something crumble right in front of your eyes, and you're walking away from it. I feel like you're disengaging, disenabling, not communicating. Something is not activated. Whew, okay. With this tower card, I just feel I'm getting that scene of SpongeBob when he's talking about the Krusty Krab, and he's talking about the dismantlement of the establishment. So you could be going on strike about something, or you literally just took a vow to do something, and now I feel like you're actually committing to what you're doing. Okay, wow. Okay, cool. So what is that? The star. Wow, Aquarius energy. This is having faith. Faith in your process. I feel like you're following your guide. I feel like you're following your star. You're following your star player. You're listening to your intuition. You're being heavily guided. Hi, hello. Hi, Sky. How are you today? And I feel like the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're walking away from a certain mission or a tradition. I feel like you be walking in a different path than your ancestors. I feel like you're making something your own, because literally the tower could have been something that had been there for a long time. Like this was a certain foundation that's no longer prevalent, or it's no longer beneficial in your process. And I feel like that's anytime a tower comes, is really something that's for our own good, whether it's for the good or the bad. And in the Ten of Swords, I feel like this definitely could have been tradition, because generation after generation it wasn't working. Clearly something was not working here, so I feel like it's up to you to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You going within, reflecting. You're possibly walking away with the Eight of Cups. You're either walking. I feel like you're taking time out to yourself right now. And I feel like it's better because you're not in your best state. You're not in your best uh frame of mind, so to speak. I feel like there's a need to get closer to something or get more connected to something. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. What's the challenge? What's crossing Aries right now? What was that? I feel like that was a devil card, but we will see. So there could be some attachments. Okay, still there's could just some obstacles. All right. The Queen of Wands. So you might not know what. Okay, so you know that you need a new direction. You know that there's a new direction for you. You just don't know which way to go. And that could be discouraging you a little bit, because you are the Aries. I feel like you are very passionate, and um you're very driven and ambitious. And you as a leader, you want to have a sense of direction, but right now you may not. And I feel like it's okay to have that. The seven of because like in this there okay, hold on. This the Seven of Swords, you could get a little caught up. So we have the Seven of Swords in the Knight of Coins. Allowing yourself to be emotionally grounded. Okay, whether that okay, so being balanced between work and your emotions, being very driven, like I was saying, but also you could be neglecting something. You could be neglecting, whether this is family, friends. You kind of just left something out or left someone out, or you're kind of bored of what you do, bored at work. I feel like you're thinking of other times when you didn't have to worry about certain things, or when things weren't so hard to achieve, like when shit. Okay, so I'm getting okay. So with the Six of Cups, when something was very innocent, like when love wasn't so hard to obtain, when the way you used to think or how you felt about things weren't, you knew at one point they were achievable, but now being in this state, you feel like you've lost that connection to the dreams that you had, or you lost that connection to the way of achieving those goals. Does that make sense? But and it's like, what are you telling yourself? Because right now we have this energy of like, I don't know, if somebody's sneaking off to go to work, that's the craziest shit ever. I feel like by you doing something, by you working on this, what? I really don't want to touch on nothing like that. So, I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't know, because I'm getting somebody's ideas could be getting stolen. Not, okay, that's not the word. Not physically stolen by another person, but it's like something is kind of slipping out your hands. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, how can I put this? I don't know, something about someone's worth ethic and shit like that. But with the Seven of Swords, it's somebody being sneaky. That's why I didn't want to touch on it, but it's like it's here. I don't know, we gonna come back to this. Because I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck. But I just feel like somebody's letting their guard down. Or someone's left exposed, left vulnerable. Thank you. What's crowning this reading? What's crowning this energy for Aries? Nine of Cups. So you're not happy. And I feel like when you're not happy, you don't really do shit. When you're not happy, you don't have no drive. You don't have like the motivation to do something. The Two of Swords needing to see something for what it is, but you're not taking action on it. So maybe you feel like you're being guided to stay still or not to do anything. There's this realization that you need to know, like, the ability to see the situation clearly, where either someone was being manipulative about money, manipulative over money, manipulative in regards to money, taking your money, uh, strong holding. What's that word called? Strong holding you. That's how you say it. There's a devil card. Someone had someone caught up in a situation, the devil. So they definitely could have been using manipulative tactics to get what they want out the situation. And I feel like you know that now. The Eight of Coins here. This could also be you taking the blindfold off to see your own potential, to see how strong you actually are. Because I feel like it was causing an imbalance when you were with that Seven of Swords. That's either you being deceptive to yourself, like you being self-sabotaging. Thank you. You could have been self-sabotaging yourself at one point, feeling like people weren't respecting you, people weren't supporting you. I don't think that's true. It's like, yeah, what fears are you, what energy are you leaning into? What Those are your doubts, your fears. This low vibrational attachment to the way that you get money possibly isn't the way that you need to get money anymore. The devil keeps popping up. The devil can make it seem like certain situations are really good for you, or there is actually a way that you are able to exchange energy for a service or project for money that you won't be in your head about. You won't be anxious about this. Okay, it won't cause you any conflict mentally. Yes, because you understand your self-worth. You understand how fruitful and abundant you are. Somebody else could be pregnant and they can't. So at a certain point, like of birth, I know like a pregnancy, you can't travel. So you might have to travel somewhere by car. You won't be able to take a plane because, like, I don't think pregnant women can, after a certain period of time, right? I don't have kids. So I don't know that. What's beneath this? The Hermit card. Can I get one more card for this? I feel like it's about you having absolute trust in the process. Wow. The Hermit and the Empress. This could also be a Virgo and a Libra. Um, or you could have these in your charts. You could have these people around you. However, or you could just be embodying these energies. Um, Honestly, they're looking the same way. She's looking at the candle and she's looking at the flower, looking at yourself as a flower, looking at how much you've blossomed, how much you've bloomed, how much you've grown. Really taking the time to give yourself, that recognition or that support that you may have not gotten from other people. Because either way, the light's shining brightly towards you and on you when you do this. They're both smiling, happy. Somebody is definitely pregnant, okay? Yes. Some of y'all could have been hurt in the past, heartbroken, betrayed. And I think it's about taking a different taking a step back, analyzing the situation and looking at it from a different perspective. This situation could have caused you to feel some type of way about yourself, and this is why you're needing this, period of time to be with yourself, to know like you are enough. You know what I'm saying? Letting bygones be bygones. Possibly, if someone's wanting to apologize, know that they did wrong, take accountability and responsible for your job, however, or whatever, and then the cycle can be over. Then new things can be brought in from this situation moving forward. Yeah, in places where you maybe radiated hate, you're radiating love. In places where you didn't embrace certain qualities about yourself, you're making them any weaknesses become your strengths, making your pain become your power, so to speak. What is behind the Aries? What's in Aries' most recent past? You didn't want to explore something. You didn't want to search. You didn't want to go beyond a certain path. I feel like you were afraid to move forward. The King of Coins. So this could have been in regards to finances, money. This could be a father. I feel like this is you. This is the same person. No. They do look like the same people in different, you know what I'm saying, in different stages. So I feel like you were kind of afraid to move forward because, like, you could have been afraid of yourself in a way, like afraid of how successful you could really be, afraid of how half of the time we don't be afraid of anything else but ourselves. We fear because it's like once you start to realize how powerful you are, it kind of is scary to, but that should be your push. Like that should be the fuel. Like you shouldn't be afraid of your success. That should be like, I want to get there. Like I know I can get there type shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Exactly. Period. Okay, now this could also be afraid of something going in your favor, because the 10 of we so just exploration when it comes to people, to because the 10 of cups, that's the wish fulfillment, but that's in regards to something that didn't work out. So maybe something just didn't go as far as you wanted to. Changing that, changing the tone of everything that's really happened to you, and look at it from a different perspective. Now, also, mid October, you're making some changes in regards to your finances. Okay, you have this idea that's going to be very successful. It might not look how you think it's going to come out. Wait, you know what I'm saying? It might not look how you expected it to come out. You feel me? Page of Swords. This is going to take proper planning, strategic. Someone's also could be writing a letter. Some type of communication could be coming in. Let's see. Aries. What's before Aries right now? Thank you. The Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords came out in the reverse, and then we have the Seven of Wands. So this is about being honest. Either this is honest communication, or this is that self-sabotaging. Okay, because you're very protected. I feel like you could be very defensive when this communication comes in. okay? Because you really don't feel like something turned out the way that it should have. Very unjust, very unfair. You don't think the scales have been balanced completely yet. Maybe something wasn't as you remembered. So somebody either got the story mixed up, there could be a miscommunication here. Um I don't know, the way that you remember things is how you remember. Maybe this person doesn't remember it going quite this way. Somebody needs clarity on this situation. I feel like the light needs to be shined. So if this is the inner child, okay? Something could have happened in childhood because the Six of Cups, this would be memories, nostalgia, but something is not the way it was. So somebody is claiming, feigning, like faking. This sounds like gaslighting. Like somebody's like, that's not true. That's not what happened. I didn't do that. Somebody's dead ass gaslighting somebody here, but there's a need to be honest and take some accountability. But somebody is really like protecting the fuck out themselves. Like they're, for some, it's just the fact that you're just protecting yourself. But I feel like there is still some imbalance here. Like you didn't get what you were supposed to. You didn't receive. This was something that really wasn't non-negotiable. This was like a requirement. This was not something that you had to be eligible for. This was like a God-given right, or this was like something that was supposed to be given to you, and it wasn't. It didn't. What is Aries' attitude on this? Okay, so you're wanting to say something. You're wanting. Okay, somebody's just like, cool. If we, so you may have had a falling out with somebody, and you're like, okay, let's see if we can work this out. Be let bygones be bygones. This is how you get free of this situation, and an opportunity comes out of this that you might not be hopeful for though. But the attitude, your attitude is that you want to work this situation out. You want to work at something, but there could be barriers that but there's gonna have to be a change of something, like a shift in energy, some like taking the initiative possibly. With this Three of Wands, you feel bigger than life. That's how you say it, right? This is about looking ahead. I feel like if this is not something that you want to fix, this is you looking ahead into bigger things. And I feel like once you actually do that, Seven of Coins. Okay, so the reason why you just don't feel hopeful is because you feel like either time is running out or things are just not moving as fast as you would want them to. So there's a need to be patient. See what I'm saying? Once you release yourself from either the attachment you had or certain habits, certain patterns of behavior. This will allow you to move forward, to see opportunities that you may have missed in the past, but they could be coming back. Or now you it's like this is the kind of thing that you was feeling eligible for, or that wasn't a requirement. It was already yours to begin with. You just had to see that. Oh shit. Okay. People influencing this situation or Aries. People influencing Aries or this situation. The Three of Wands. Okay. Clarify the Three of Wands. You're waiting. I feel like you're trying to be patient. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for the opportunity to come in. You may not feel like it's coming in, but it's coming in. The Temperance card. And I feel like this is causing a disturbance within yourself. because it could be causing you to be a little anxious because you are so ready for something to get moving. Aww. Sorry. Ew, this is so ugly. Um, Aries are saps. Aries are funny as fuck because they don't seem like the romantic and the gushy. Try to pull the wool over my eyes. You try to. Yeah, yeah. You're very open to love, but you are also still possibly dealing with something from before. Damn, why'd y'all leave when I said that? So we got the Three of Swords here. I feel like you feel something. You feel something telepathically. Look at the Queen of Wands. Stop playing the Lovers card and the Eight of Swords. This was what this is like. You really give your heart to something. You really expressed your love for something or someone. This is about being intuitive. Your emotions could be running high, or your intuition is very on point. Um, your intuition is on point with a person. Um, I just feel like you're realizing like you could be walking away from something. Two of Cups, someone from the somebody, something from the past. Something didn't work out. Waiting, you're either tired of waiting, becoming impatient. This could be another fire sign, or this could be a Sagittarius, causing you some disharmony or some imbalance. It's hard to look within yourself if you're looking outside of yourself. You can't do both at the same time. You have to pick. Either you're gonna be outside or you're gonna be inside. That's literally the struggle. It's either if you're gonna settle down and be with yourself, or you want to be, you know what I'm saying, free. I mean, you know what I'm saying. What are the hopes and fears for Aries? The hope. This came out with the five of okay, this came out right on top of the Five of Wands, the Death in reverse. So you're wanting something to be restored. You don't want to turn your back on this person completely. You would want to make amends if possible. Um, but someone is either stagnant, or someone hasn't made a move yet. Clarify the Death card. The Emperor. Wow. Okay. The Queen of Coins. So the King of Coins didn't come out, but we did see the King of Coins. This is the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins and the Five of Cups with the five. So somebody's in big. Someone's really trying to encourage themselves. Someone is really trying to speak positively on the situation. Shit's gonna work out the way it's gonna work out. Like, I mean, this could be a fear. There's this fear around money. Either fear around losing money or keeping money. Feeling like somebody's gonna be homeless. But you're the Queen of Wands. I feel like as long as you save, you're saving your money. Because the hope is that, I mean, you're the Emperor anyway. Okay, so taking charge, taking control of your life. Um, so I don't know. I can see both as being a fear and both as being a hope. Either you don't want something to be brought back to life, or you do, or the fear is that you're going to lose certain things in your life that you worked so hard for. But you have to know that you're in control of how your life. I mean, you're the creator. God is the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the cups, okay. What is the overall outcome for Aries? Overall outcome for Aries. Did I really miss Aries when they said that? Aries don't like to be seen as that. Aries don't like to be seen as sensitive or whatever. Overall energy for the. Can I get one more card for the death and the Five of Cups? Regret, loss, something about in the past, something that happened in the past. Could have to do with this Five of Wands because that the Death card landed on that. Needing to put something to rest, but feeling like you felt holding on, possibly some regrets. Okay, being stuck in this energy while there's an opportunity right in front of you. Needing to change your perspective on the heartbreak, needing to change your perspective on this could possibly how you make your money. You can make your money off of this shit. How? I don't know. You the creative. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, maybe that's what somebody did. Maybe that's what somebody did. Maybe somebody told the story and you're like, that's not how it went. That's not what was said. That's not what was done. Because then we have the Five of Swords. Somebody said something or did something at all cost. 10 of Cups. So it could have been a home situation. A family dynamic changed. And you're trying to see something differently. You're trying to see another outcome or result of the situation. But it hurts. It hurts too deep. Whether this is in regards to a house, a job, overall energy, overall outcome for the Aries. Now you have to make a decision. What are you going to choose? What are you going to pick? I feel like you're settling down and you're becoming a changed person. Though you may not be seeing everything as it is supposed to, though you might, you got to be patient. Someone is being impatient at having to wait, but I feel like it's for good reasons. It's for the greater good. Now, do you see these people? They look totally different. But I feel like you're changing certain ways about yourself. Or this person is literally just changing a whole lot about themselves. You could be changing jobs. But this is about your, I don't know, maybe about how you present yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe because of work, you have to change your appearance, or you don't want to be seen a certain way. They don't like. I don't know. Clarify the Two of Wands. Something about maybe dress code or your worth ethic. The King of Coins. This definitely has to do with a job. Sit still. Sitting still and meditating is going to help you to figure out which way you have to go in regards to work. If you're having to move, if you're having to travel, okay, that's what that Chariot card was for. Maybe you feel like you didn't want to have to move far away from family, but what? The Devil, the Hierophant. These people will try to make you do things their way. It's like, but you're trying to find to do you wanting to do things your way. They want you to take the safe route. But I feel like that's bondage right there. That's a trap right there. That's not you answering your calling right there. Yeah, this is you now. You evolved. You're saying I changed. I changed. Okay. Yeah. Because right now you're all over the place. You're kind of got your head in the clouds, and you just need to get back to center, ground yourself. The Moonology is sitting right in front of me, so we're gonna see what the what the moonology has to say about this. Yeah, I see them. Can I tell y'all the cards? We got be bold and make the first move. We got meditate and contemplate. We got a time for healing. Work through your fears. Listen. Moonology. What do you have for the Aries for mid-October? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Don't let your past hold you back. Self node. So, in regards to the work through your fears, I feel like this could be This could be what you kind of are. You're working on walking away from certain things. Especially with the Five of Cups and the Five of Coins, you're never in lack. You're only in lack because your thoughts are telling you this. You're telling yourself that. Work through those fears, become acquainted with them when they come across. Talk, like, you know what I'm saying? Really work through this, like, inner shadow healing. Yeah. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. That's what I kind of see. It was in the reverse. So I feel like only one person is telling their side to a story. There's always two sides to a story. If you feel like you need to say yours, or if you feel like you don't need to explain anything, that's on you. Like, you don't have to if you don't want to. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You may not feel like you are good enough, but this is kind of like one of the fears that you have. Work through this. Work through this energy. Figure out why you feel like this. And then say thank you for sharing. Move it away. This is, don't let your past hold you back. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow yourself to stay stuck in situations, stuck in places that you don't fit in anymore, that you've outgrown. We have a time to give rather than to take. This kind of goes with this is the new moon in Virgo. The you are good enough is the full moon in Virgo. I feel like these work together, because it's like you don't take opportunities because you don't feel like you're good enough. But you are good enough. Just remember that. We have step out your comfort zone. So all your cards are aligning, okay? Don't let your past hold you back. Step out your comfort zone with the North Node. So Aries, this is all I have for you. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in your next one.